Hi everybody. Today we are going to be talking about some different techniques of plank. Our Friday workout is going to be all plank variations, but today I want to talk to you about the do's and don'ts of planks and what you should be looking for as you do different plank exercises. We really like plank because it's a really good way to test core strength and stability, which is very important in your workouts. But a few things to look out for when you're doing plank. First of all is the low back. You want to pay attention to your low back, especially pain in your low back. We want you to feel it in your core. You're going to feel it in your shoulders because it's definitely a shoulder stability exercise, but we don't want you feeling any pain in your low back. So a few things to do if you are feeling pain in your low back. First thing is to tighten your glutes. That will help take that tension out of the low back and shift it into the glutes so that they're activated. Another thing, and I'm going to show you in our plank position here, is doing a modified plank. So this might help if you're feeling that tension and a plank up on your toes feels a little difficult. We can do a modified plank. So let's go to the floor and we'll do a modified plank here. So our regular plank is going to be on forearms and up on those toes. So my hips are kind of high and my glutes are activated. But if this is feeling like just too much and squeezing the glutes doesn't help with that low back pain, you're going to want to go onto your knees and just lift those feet. This is going to help just to take a little bit of that pressure off, and then you can build up in time, holding this position for longer, and then eventually going back to those toes in a regular plank position here. You want to think about being kind of tabletop with your back. You don't want your hips sagging down real low or up too high. Another variation of our plank that I want you to think about is plank on your hands. This is just an elevated plank. So here, my back is still pretty straight. I'm not dipping down here too low. I'm not way up here, that's too easy. But you're just right here in a nice straight line. You can also put your hands on like a table or something to keep it elevated some more. Just work through some of these different modifications to see what feels the best, where you feel like I'm engaging my core the most and not feeling it in my low back. Another thing to think about is breathing through your plank. During an isometric contraction, which is what a plank is, it's a very stable movement, we're not moving around too much, is breathing. You don't want to hold your breath. That helps get that blood flow going, and so that you can hold it for longer and not pass out. That's always a good thing. So breathe through this in your plank. So think of low back. You want to feel it in your core. You're engaging your glutes. You're going to feel a little bit in your shoulders, but it's a great technique to get your core without moving too much, no spinal flexion or movement. So look for that in your Friday workout with all our different plank variations. Try them all out. The core is an endurance muscle, so you can try them all. And comment below so that you let us know what plank variation you like the most, or maybe some new ones you've tried. We'd love to see what you guys like to do. Have a great day.